Good morning, students. Last class we have discussed about a human reproductive system in male. Now, continuation of human reproductive system in male. Now we are going to discuss another small concept, that is structure of the sperm cell. As we know that the sperm cells are the male gametes. The sperm cells are nothing but they are the male gametes which are secreted or synthesized or produced from the male reproductive part, but it is called testis. So these sperm cell, if you observe, they are motile, meaning they are showing a movement. So these consisting of mainly head part. What do they consisting of? Head part. So this head part of this sperm cell, it consisting of nucleus. Head part consisting of nucleus. So this is the head of sperm cell and this is the nucleus. At the tip of our front, tip of the new head, we can see one extension part, and which is called as acrosome. What it is called? Acrosome. So this is the acrosome. And this head part consisting of one small neck region. This is the neck region or neck piece. The neck piece consisting of ribbon shaped mitochondria. Consisting of ribbon shaped mitochondria. This is mitochondria. Extended and going to be end as a small tail-like structure. And entire cell body is surrounded by means of a membrane structure, and what it is called is plasma membrane. This is the plasma membrane which is surrounded. This is the tail region. This is the structure of the sperm cell, that is male gamete. So the male gamete, that is sperm cell, consisting of head region, and this head region inside consisting of a nucleus, and the tip of the head you can see one small extension is called as acrosome, which consisting of enzymes or biochemical substances that helps to make or that helps to break the membrane of the wall, membrane of the ovum during the process of fertilization. So this is the ovum. So the ovum consisting of nucleus, as we know. So to reach the nucleus of the sperm cell, this nucleus of the sperm cell, to reach inside of the ovum, so this membrane should get damaged. So that in the acrosome, which is coming in contact with the sperm cell, that causes the rupturing of the membrane and it allows to releasing the nucleus inside. So for this purpose, acrosome is playing a key role. And next, and as we know that nucleus is the genetic material consisting of which is going to be fused with the female gamete. Next, neck region consisting of mitochondria, and this helps in production of energy. That is, and tail helps in locomotion. That is for the movement. Why? Because during sexual intercourse, after deposition or after adding of these sperm cells in the female body, these sperm cells needs to reach to the ovum where they are present in female reproductive system. For this they require the movement. That movement, and which is the energy is provided in the form of fructose, and that energy also supplied by means of by these mitochondria. That is what we can see, that the mitochondria is essential, and the tail is helps in the movement of the sperm cells to reach the ovum to carry out the fertilization. This is about a structure of male gamete, that is sperm cell. Now we are going to discuss human reproductive system in female. Female human reproductive system we are going to discuss. So, human reproductive system. In female body. That is we are going to discuss. Now, under this concept, what are the organs and which are present and what is their function? That we are going to discuss under the female reproductive system in human beings. As we know that when compared to the male reproductive system in human beings, the female reproductive system is structurally it is very complex in nature. It is very complex in nature, and it consisting of a pair of almond shaped. What is almond shaped? A pair of ovaries present. What is present? A pair of almond shaped ovaries present in female reproductive system. This is ovary. A pair of ovaries present, and the ovary is called as a primary. It is called primary reproductive organ in female. What is the primary reproductive organ in male? Testis, and in female it is ovary. So these ovaries which are found in female body, they are connected to the uterus by means of filamentous structure, that is ligament. So the ovary is attached to the uterus by means of ligament, and this ovary is carrying out two functions. What are the two functions? Is it is able to produce female gamete. One is production of production of ovum or egg. That is one important function, and also it is also going to be secrete two female sex hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone. What do they are? Estrogen and progesterone. These are the two female sex hormones that are secreted by ovary along with the ovum or egg cell. So estrogen and progesterone. So this estrogen, this helps in maintenance of secondary sexual. This is production of ovum or egg is primary sexual character, and whereas secondary sexual character, what they are under adolescence we are going to discuss. What are that? The variation in growth of hairs, that is one of secondary sexual character, and also you see growth of hairs under arms and growth of hairs near the reproductive parts, changing in the voice, growth in the height. These are the secondary sexual characters, whether it is male or female. In case of female, the secondary sexual characteristics are maintained by estrogen, and the progesterone helps to maintain the pregnancy of the female body. That is what the ovary function is carried out. So, if you observe these ovary which are formed, the ovaries which are formed, they are not after delivery of the baby or female baby, they are not formed. Earlier, when the baby is in the mother's womb, at the time only these ovaries are developed, but they are functionally inactive. They are not matured. They are functionally inactive in condition. And this ovary consisting of, by the time of delivery of a female baby from the mother, it consisting of around 2 to 3 lakhs of egg cells. That is the structure of the ovary. As you are seeing that, so this ovary is able to produce the egg cells. So these egg cells which are produced here, now the egg cells which are produced, they should collected into a pair of tubular structure, and which is called as a fallopian tube. What it is called? Fallopian tube. And it is also called as oviduct. Oviduct. Duct means tube. Ovi means ovum. That is ovum collecting duct it is. So it is called fallopian tube. And the finger-like projections. If you observe here, it consisting of funnel-like structure, which consisting of finger-like structures. And these finger-like structures of the fallopian tube is called fimbriae, which helps when the egg cells are produced. For example, this is egg cell which is produced by the ovary, that is collected, sucked into the fallopian tube by means of fimbriae, and where the egg is collected into this fallopian tube. That is the importance of another organ. And if you observe, on both the sides, same structures you can find on both the sides. Same side you can find the fallopian tube. And if you observe, this fallopian tube is connected to the small bag-like structure, and it is called as a uterus. What does it is called? Uterus. So this uterus is one of the very important structure of female reproductive system, where the fetus development is going to be occur. Fetus means what? Baby development is occurring in this structure of the female body. That's what uterus is also called as womb of the mother. What does it is called? Womb of the mother. So this uterus is connected into a small opening. Open into a small opening, and which is called as cervix. So this is the female reproductive system, and this is called as cervix, which is the uterus is opening, and this is the open canal structure. Canal-like structure is called as vagina. So where this is the female genital organ, where during sexual intercourse, what is happening here? the male reproductive system, that is the penis is inserted in this part of the female body where the sperm cells are deposited and they are collected into this fallopian tube. For this purpose, this is the passage. And as we know that a girl child is going to be subjected a life another process is menstrual cycle. So during menstrual cycle, which is occurring every 28 days once, during this process of menstruation, the flow, that is the flow of blood along with that which is passing through the cervix and coming out of the body through this vagina. So the vagina is the actually showing the two functions. One, it is called as birth canal, where the delivery or pasteurization is occurring through this vagina. That is one thing. And also the menstrual flow also going to be occur through the vagina. So it is called birth canal. Why? Because birth is, the delivery is going to be occur through this vagina only, and also menstrual flow also going to be occur. So this is the female's reproductive system. So, and when compared to the male reproductive system, here some of the complex is there in structure. So the female reproductive system consisting of a pair of almond-shaped ovary, and they are the primary reproductive organs, and they are producing female gamete called as egg cell or ovum, and also secretes the hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen helps to maintain the secondary sexual characteristics, and progesterone helps to maintenance of the pregnancy. That is the one thing. And the ovaries are developed earlier in the mother's womb in a child, but which are not functional. And these ovaries consisting of around 2 to 3 lakhs of egg cells, which are not released after reaching puberty. That is after attaining adult age. After reaching 12 to 30, from after 10 or 12 years onwards, the menstruation is going to be occur. That is puberty age will be starts in the female body. So that after that puberty only the female body is going to secrete these ovum. Now this ovum is collected into tubular structure is called as fallopian tube, and it consisting of a funnel-like structure, which is consisting of finger-like structures called as fibrae, which helps to suck the blood ovum from the ovary. And this fallopian tube is connected to a sac-like structure, bag-like structure, muscular bag it is. And what it is called is uterus. And this uterus is consisting of muscular layers like endometrium, perimetrium, myometrium. Like this, it is made up of 3 layers of membrane structure. So this is opened into a small opening called as cervix. In turn, the cervix is connected into a birth canal called as vagina. The vagina is the female reproductive organ which allows in collection of sperm cells from the male body during sexual intercourse. And this is a common passage of 2 things. What are that? It is allows to delivery, that is it is called as birth canal, and it is also allows the flow of menstrual cycle. That is the female reproductive body. That is when compared to male, it is some of the complex in nature. This is the female reproductive system.